Salakia, Salakia. Shalom, 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 Shalom. Giving all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh Bashem El Shai, Bashem Kadash. Alright, birthday Yahweh, birthday El Shai, birthday Yahweh, birthday El Shai, call Allah, Yahweh, Al-Hayna, Yahweh Bashem El Shai, Bashem Kadash. Giving the honors to our apostles, elders, great millstone, well, peace and citation to elect. Alright, Shemia Mappa, there's a Mappa, my young Gawal, Kab Makanap from the Great Millstone Camp, Supreme Plaintables by AR in the city of Philadelphia. I'm a mighty and my eight, coming on lesson little, or we lesson. Alright, and just wanted to do a pretty much a very, very, very quick and live stream about Kodash and the Holy Spirit, my mouth of truth, and more so just speaking about hell is actually going to come upon our enemies that pretty much mean harm unto the men of the Lord and those of the hopefully elect, all right, ultimately the elect themselves, all right, and the scriptures speak about how it's better if a millstone, which I'll get it through the spirit. You see, I'm gonna get this preset real quick, so I'm just trying to get this sorted real quick. See if I get it. Let's see. And pardon the noise. If you hear like any type of vibrational boom, 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 you have a arsehole of a neighbor, literally, is above running on a treadmill in an apartment. And hey, Yahweh Ratazah, this would be over quick. With this particular Shawwal, this particular lower state in which I'm in the new, which Yahweh Shemeshai is hastening actually the Quatazah, the end of it, actually Quatazah is end while you can put it. All right, so a millstone. I think this is in the Gospels. This is the book of Luke, chapter 17, in verse I can start at 1 at the Orash at the top. It says, "Then said he unto the disciples, being Yahweh Shai speaking, it is impossible, but that offenses will come, but woe unto him whom they come." All right, and we'll go into the word of offense, which offense is going to like scandalon, which means you got traps, snares. All right, figuratively applied, they got to Yahushua Mashiach, whose person and career was so contrary to the expectation of the Jews concerning the Messiah that they rejected him. And these would be speaking about Israelites, okay? The Jews speaking about Israelites, of course, being over there in the Roman Empire. All right, so-called Negroes, so-called West Indians, Haitians, Southern Kingdom, right, that was there. Okay, of course, you had a remnant as well of Northern Kingdom too at the time too, but just bring clarification. And by their upstancy made shipwreck of their salvation. So let's just go. Let me see. I gotta go into actually what this word is. Okay, for obstancy, which this word here. You see, I don't think anybody's on this comment board too. It's like sleepy time for most people, even including myself. Yeah, so just meaning their obstinacy, meaning their stubbornness and such. All right, many of them lacked faith and such. Yeah, But instruction them that unto him do whom they come, the offenses, the scandalon, okay? And hey, many people fall first within many different snares and traps, okay? Being that they can't understand the light, which is the truth, all right? No, at all. Slocky is a bit too like I got like let me see, some of the brightness is just a bit bit bright, could be a bit darker. Let me see if I can adjust this real quick. Yeah, Slocky. So anyway, going on, it says it were better for him that a millstone were hanged about his neck and he cast into the sea than that he should offend one of these little ones. All right. And you have we are those little ones. We are of course the ones that are within humility, following Yahweh Bashem Yahushai in truth and sincerity. And little ones goes into being uh, basically, just because we're humble. Small, a little, or we like saying like my which is might is going to like little shalom to the mayim as well. Khan, you know, it even says at least a small, like a small meaning a small quantity or number and such. We are of a little sanctuary. The scriptures speaks about how we have a little sanctuary, speak about the remnant, the rest, the remainder, and such. Scriptures all speak about that. Okay, and the Lord make it up as jewels and such. Okay, but and we being the believers, the little ones and such, we don't make ourselves like just have similar to Yahweh Shai. He didn't make himself of any reputation. The true men of the Lord. Like I say, we're just these really humble men. The believers, the true believers, very very humble, and we pretty much just do what our mission is, which is to do the work of the Father, as Yahweh Shai was about his father's business. But of course the business operations of Yahweh, all right, uh, of course, in Yahweh Shai is you know our whole operation itself in righteousness is of course contrary to the fashion of this world, okay, which is after much wickedness and evil and such. So, this world hated Yahweh Shai, all right? So, it hates us, which we, of course, are in that image, okay? We in that image of Yahweh Shai and such, all right? So, of course, the Lord gonna bring, punishment, because, like, say, for example, um, damn near my whole situation with this particular dwelling, um, this damn demon above me, and you know, been rebuked, been cut many times and such due to spirit. You try, of course, to I ain't telling brothers to go about and be preaching scriptures to these people because they don't even this. Of course, shalom to the said GMS Virgin Islands and Straight Gate. Yeah, I don't tell brothers to be going over there straight up rebuking these people with the scriptures. But the girl, I pretty much in times past told her about how her order, she's out of order and such, and hey, the chick don't listen, and got proud and lifted up and jealous and envious, and like I say, it's to the point where hey, the Lord Yahweh Shemel Shai is, pretty much quickly moving me out of this whole, dwelling and such, which I'm pretty much thankful. for, because it's a hell, like where a person, I mean, a little state where a person, just is not compliant or something and such, and then you of course suffering, and which is a part of our walk and such, but these people of the world, they know it all and care to resolve matters and such like that in a professional matter, of course, and hey, these people mean much harm to us, to the point of physical harm, it's more than verbal and such, and hey, brothers will see, and so brothers have seen and such, you be on the highways and hedges, and you be, of course, teaching and such, and you may have a thing thrown at you, yeah, you may have just certain people get up in your face or something. Any of that things of this definition, but brothers go through physical confrontation, being on the highways and hedges. That's why, of course, we got to be circumspect, because these days are evil. All right. So again, it were better for him that a millstone be hang about his neck and cast into the sea, than that he should offend one of these little ones. Right. And of course, you got the little ones, which the Lord Yahweh Shemel Shah is paying much attention to their prayers. Okay, and many people, they think as if they're getting away with the things in which they're dead. Like they going to hell off, literally, like going off in all matters, man. It's just like so completely demonic, but it just won't stop. Well, hey, there's gonna be a recompense, because Yahweh Bashem Al Shai Bashem Kakadash, it Shemai call Dapalathium Ma Bachayar Yashal Yash'ala, which means basically the Lord is hearing the prayers of the elect. All right. Um, Let me see if I can find this one precept. And any brothers, y'all on the comment board, of course, you can leave different precepts and such pertaining to the subject, if possible. All right. This is due to spirit. Mainly, though, I'm definitely going to go into the book of Psalms, chapter 35, I believe it was. So this is the book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 21 and verse 5 in the Apocrypha. It says, a prayer of a poor man's mouth reaches to the azan, or the ears of the Most High, and his judgment cometh speedily. Right. And I've been praying, very much, for the Lord to pretty much deliver me out of this place, and hey, it's soon coming to pass, man. Seriously, the Lord literally, um, has damn near got me out of this whole. It's like things, loads of the things that we do encounter be hells. We be literally contractually bonded too, and that's that's even scriptural. I don't know if the brother, I think it may be in the book of Deuteronomy, 28 chapter or something like that. The scriptures talk about how we subject onto payments and things of that nature, and hey, we will want to get out of something, but you got all the different these little snares and pets within the system of Esau Edom, which make it a bit difficult to get out of things. But that we got damn near go out lose a arm. Damn near they want us to lose an arm and a leg just to get out of something. You know, it'd be like ridiculous and such. But hey, that's some of the different separations which we have to go through and such. But of course, the straight gate. All right. Let me see something real quick if I can find this in Deuteronomy. It might be it's in Deuteronomy 28. Let me see Deuteronomy 28 chapter, and it says would even say that, but it's been such a bit of a time. Let's see something. I'm checking this. All right, let me see some. Yeah, shalom, shalom. All right, so I'm on the what's that? Deuteronomy chapter 28 and 68, and then Yahweh shall bring thee into Matzarim or Egypt, which is America here. All right, with ships, transatlantic slavery. All right, by the way whereof I speak unto thee, thou shalt see it no more again. And there ye shall be sold unto your enemies for bondmen and bondwomen. All right, servants, I body them, man. You know, servants, man, servant men and servant women and such, right? And no man shall buy you, okay? Meaning to redeem us, okay? You know, we need, of course, Yahweh Shai to get out of this damn place, man. You know, this place wears out the saints, you know, which we are as the Israelites, the nation of Israel, particularly us being the elect too, you know, being them holy ones and such set apart, all right, for the use of Yahweh Shem Shai, okay? You know, we need redemption. You know, we need Yahweh Bashem Shai. You know, let's buy us back out of this place, man. You know, because this place is pure Shawwal, man. You know, nobody should be, like I say, in a place where they're like basically feeling as if they're forced to, like it's like a straight up prison or something like that. You know, like I say, if you can, I'm not sure if I can hear the noise, which other brothers have to go through too, because you know the scriptures talk about have this various temptations or this is the book of First Corinthians 10 and 13. There hath no temptation taken you, which these things are testings, you know, testings of our integrity. You know, see whether we're gonna rely on Yahweh Bashem Shai. You know, take things in our own vengeance within our own hands and such. All right, the Lord Yahweh Bashem Shai. He actually set up a particular position. All right, our den sitting, and you know the different demons that are sanctioned to come against us and such. Actually, even our uprising and such, our redemption, our victory, all of that is controlled by Yahweh Shem Shai. Okay, the good and the bad. Okay, it says, but such as common to man, but the Most High is faithful, will not suffer you to be tempted above that ye are able. All right, have an ability. All right, which is very important. Like understanding that within me, I have the ability, and that's even a stoic and mindset and such. And because, like I say, having to endure some of these different positions in which you're in and such, where you may be within locked in like like I said, some type of contract and such. And you like, oh wait, like, you gotta live in a shite condition with people, just doing all type of stuff to provoke and bring about various Tazarah troubles onto you, distress. You just gotta just take it and such. Hey, that's a part again of that straight gate, but the Lord is not going to uh he's faithful, and he's not going to suffer you to be tempted above that which you're able. So even that particular portion of hell the Lord gave unto you, you're gonna be able to withstand it. That even shows you the actual mental fortitude, perseverance in which he gave unto the elect. All right, because your particular hell you can bear. All right. The Lord, he tells us to cast our burdens on him and such. But the Lord, Yahweh Shem Shai, he doing most of that heavy lifting, but he gave us strength to be able to like hold up, man, and be in this place. Okay, which is, hey, that speaks loads again, man. So it says, but will with the temptation, with these different pressures, right? also will make a way to escape that you may be able to bear it, right? Which, hey, my particular position is me basically getting at this whole dwelling and such and moving on and such, which, like I said, is a great thing, man. Hey, the Lord is actually making the as it says in the Greek, what's the ekbasis, all right, ekbasis, which is the way out or the exit. Okay, issues referring to the end of one's life. I'm not using that one, but applied figuratively to the way to escape from temptation. Right, the enticement, the sin, and such. Like Mug wants you to you know, basically delete them and such. We're hey, we're no, the scriptures talk about how we supposed to wait on the Lord until He rises up to the prey. But you are, people that literally want harm onto us for us to be placed with it and really end up in a jail somewhere or something like that, or take away peace from your mind and such. So they'll go to the deepest lengths the day, every day, constantly, consistently. That's how you know this is demonic. All right. The hell, Shalom, Pillars of Banyamyan or Benjamin. Yabashim Shab Shikar Brakatam, Brakatam, Call Akim. Blessings to you, Akim, right there, such. All right. Yabashim Shab Shikar Brakatam, which is bless us. Thigh, no, no, no. All right, so yeah, man. So the Lord, He, He make it a way of escape, man. So that's very important, But hey, you gotta be able to endure it. You gotta trust the process and such. Hey, man, it's a unique way the Lord Yahweh Shem Yahshua is making this particular exit. Because hey, like even like how the Lord's like say for example, you might speculate. You're like, all right, man, I'm, may have to just sit here for months on end. Well, hey, I pray the Lord hasten the escape, and the Lord actually did, you know, in a way that I didn't even think, would happen and such. You know, it's crazy, man. Hey, the Lord operates on a whole nother level. All right, whole nother level. And you see, say like just like that treadmill running stopped. This how the Lord have this hell of literally being around. You know, um, some of the confusion. The cease. We're in a time, of course, of miracles, and the tame of or the ith ha'ith of of Mashapayim, Rob. Much judgment much. Or many judgments. All right, especially onto our enemies, which I'm gonna get into. You know, um, yeah, I was about to get another preset, but man, probably I don't see no precepts on the comment board. But I'm gonna probably go, you know, and get, I guess, what I wanted. I'm gonna go to Psalm chapter 28 and 4. All right. Which, like I said, this whole lesson is really particularly aimed at hey, the Lord is gonna bring a great recompense onto our enemies and such. All right. Actually, I could even bring out that other precept. And it might be in the book of First Thessalonians 1 and 6 or something like that. Let me see if I can find it. Slakia, because I'm been catching this particular hell, I didn't get the around to doing these videos, but the videos Yahweh Ratazah will be basically done. All right, so it may be. Let me see if it's a Second Thessalonians, chapter 1 and 6, and it says here. Actually, I'm gonna start a bit above. I'll start even at the Rash on the top. It says Paul and Silvanus and Timotheus unto the church that is in a church of the Thessalonians of in the prayer our Father, right? Our Father, that's being Yahweh, and the Lord Yahweh Shai Hamashiach, grace, Khan, right, which is favor, the knowledge and peace from the Most High, our Father, our Abba Nawa, and the Lord Yahweh Shai Hamashiach. We are bound to thank the Most High always for you, brethren, as it is meet, because that your faith groweth exceedingly, and the charity every one of you all towards each other aboundeth. Okay, and that's who, loads of brothers like you be there in a good charity onto one another. Remember, we are those them churches coming back. Seven churches coming back and such. Asian Meyer, hey, we're coming back. The Bayafta without a house of David, coming back. All right, being risen, the breaches being, of course, felt. The separation between the kingdoms being put back together. All right, the Lord Yahweh Shem Yeshai is building up His house. Okay, which is your power, right? Just to see Akia within the comment board. You can catch hell. When brother put up a preset that brings soothing, soothing comfort onto your soul. Okay, I appreciate brothers be appreciative when brothers actually be on these comment boards with these live streams. Because say for example, particularly me, hey, I'm a person where loads of the time I like to just day my videos on the computer and such, and they like live and such, on their phone. But you know, I'm dating them now, the new, so it's good. It's very good because I see some of the various different audience, and I see, of course, the engagement, and I know it's dang good for the election. All right, that's what's most important. That the election is getting the words and such. All right, shalom to the Aqua. That's Yahweh Ratazah sincere. That's what I pray. You know what I mean? So yeah. So it says going on, and it says in verse 4, 2 Thessalonians 1 and 4, it says, so that we ourselves glory in you, that the churches of the Most High, for your patience, which patience go back to what? Suffering, all right, which we suffer much, right? Waiting, being prisoners of hope, waiting on the salvation, going there. They have various hells and such, you know. It's like we're claiming a great, horror mountain, you know. Which it's like I feel like most of the time we're like, we're climbing and scaling Babylon, which is America, to crush it, literally to crush it, you know. But going on, or bring it down, in which we're doing it spiritually. And going on, it says, in faith in all your persecutions and tribulations that ye endure. Okay? So that we ourselves glory in you. Okay? Being, as it mentioned, Paul, Silvanus, Timotheus, okay, unto the church at Thessalonians, which are Israelites, okay? Uh, and it said that you endure, you're being made hard, being made very, very stern, rigid, okay? Be able to go through things and they break, okay? But that's what's important is that your enemies, they break you, to the point where you give up and fall out. That it's truth, that we're in, or your own self, the mental demons that you may go through. Okay, this is the book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 20, and verse 11, and it reads. Actually, I'm gonna start a bit above. Uh, it says, "There's a sinner that hath good success in evil things." Right, like say particularly this damn devil above me. Hey, the bitch probably think that she has good success in the evil thing of bringing hell onto me to drive me to get the hell out of this place, that get emergency end of a particular lease, right? That I'm in, you know, to get away. A bitch making so much noise to the point where you make it where you need one to even inhabit this place, right? That's a sinner, all right. Which she may be an Israelite, and like I say, she, I don't even like I say she's counted as a heathen though. In my eyes, she may be an Edomite. Just she's from the West Coast. This particular demon is from the West Coast, and her demon, I think her son is definitely a heathen though, like a Hamite or something. But anyway, then you got, I believe, what is probably Amalek, trying to literally try to set up, somebody get literally physical with him, but we're stoics here. So even when Satan, the physical part for the spiritual seed, demon Satan, try to draw us out, we got various forms of self government, temperance, wisdom, and it burns them up to the point where they go to, have a temper tantrum and stomp and you know just act crazy, and throw fake, false, pseudo threats at us and such. Hey, no weapon that's formed against me shall prosper. But Yahweh Shemel Shai is going to condemn these mugs, man. They already condemned and such, man, with damnation and such. Okay, a Rashai, which means be condemned, which it actually means to be wicked. All right, but again, it says, um, um, there's a sinner that hath good success in evil things, and there is a gain that turneth to loss, right? Which her gain would be like, all right, well, I got him to move. Oh, yay, good. But it's actually turned, of course, into a loss because, first of all, the bitch gonna lose everything. One, probably already losing things already. I don't want to get into different particulars, at the current time, but you know, um, yeah, man, you know, hey, just I'll just say I was victorious in a particular situation greatly. All right, like right, hey, thumb is complete 7-7 right there. There was Lord brought a completion, to a particular person, man. And I'm thankful, man. Cause it's like sometimes, like I say, things just happen, and things, yeah, hey, like I say, just things get handled in the way how the Lord wants it to be, and it works towards, of course, the Lord's will. If a brother can get that precept, we talk about, and I think it may be in the book of Isaiah that talk about how the Lord's ways are higher than our ways and such. All right, if a brother can get that precept, that will be great. Or a Gadol, or God Walla, yeah. Um, but yeah, let me continue. And it says, uh, but I want to repeat that there's a sinner that hath good success in evil things, and there is a gain that turneth to loss. And that, like I say, these people here are gonna lose everything, thinking that they're coming against us and winning. All right, the Lord Yahweh Shemashah is gonna bring forth the the vengeance of his servants, for his servants. And remember, vengeance belongeth unto the Lord anyway. And he's gonna definitely, as the scriptures say, what avenge his elect, right? That's another precept to bring up. Avenge elect. Let me see if I can get that one. Your brother's probably asleep. Asleep on the jaw. Right, so this is the book of Luke, chapter 18 and verse 7. And it reads, yeah, it says, and shall not the power of Most High avenge his own elect? This Yahweh shall speak in they words here. It says, which cry day and night unto him, though he bear long with them. I tell you that he will avenge them speedily. Right? Remember, I read that whole word about in Ecclesiastes or Cuss chapter 21 and 5, which reads about how a prayer out of a poor man's mouth reaches the ears of the Most High, and his judgment cometh speedily. The Lord will come with that great decision. Hey, I'm gonna send this death angel, this angel the particularly day, this work I need, okay, done for my elect there, okay. Send him on a mission, which, like I said, I'm Yahweh as I get into that Psalms 35. My mom actually told me to read that one too. The Lord put the spirit on her to tell her, basically, tell me to read that word. Said that is something that that'd be my grind, and basically would say to memorize or something like that, to always remember, such as powerful verse and such. So hey, it's just all through the spirit that just helped me, which hey, it pretty much was in line of one of the different prayers or curses that I put up in Jeremiah 17 and 18. All right, and the brother did get that precept, the water la'ach, and to the pillars of Benjamin, quad for the precept. All right, okay, so let's just get it. The book of Isaiah chapter 55 and verse 8, that was. For my thoughts are not your thoughts, neither are your ways my ways, saith the Lord. For as the heavens are higher than the earth, so are my ways higher than your ways, and my thoughts than your thoughts. So, if the Lord is saying, hey, he on high like that, because you'll be thinking, you'll be like, man, why am I in this situation here? I want to get it. I want to go away, but you have to he placed you in that position, just to, of course, refine you, to try you, make you better, Hey, we're built in loads of experience too, so in the time of Yaquab Tazarah, by Ith, Ma Yaquab Tazarah of Jacob Trouble, we will uh, be ready. We'll be prepared, which we ultimately already prepared anyway, already in the spirit in the heavens already, because the Lord already fashioned us for the victory. We just got, of course, to be able to carry out the mission here on earth here, the new in this, in this realm right now. Okay, but it's already, been set up before the foundation of earth. How we gonna get that victory and breathe, Yahweh them first fruits of the elect, get part of that first dominion and such, and getting the best things and such, man. Hey, it's your part, man. But yeah, hey, we gotta trust the process and trust the ways of the Lord, man. You know, man, the stuff that the Lord set up, man. Like I said, I would never even think hey, this will play out, and it's getting me out of the situation so I can move on and move forward. And our Lord is a progressive power, man. You know, moving us to where we need to be. Sometimes you'll feel as if you should be like at a particular place. The Lord switch everything up, and you get into a better place, a better situation. You know, which is good because one of the most important things is us being complacent here in Babylon, and we are as pilgrims. All right, going about nomadic. You know, um, having a certain dwelling place. Okay, that's how we ought to be anyway. Fuck these damn apartments and these situations anyway. And they different bloody people that lick their chops at trying to muck, fuck a bit and such. You know. All right, so let me see something real quick. I know y'all brothers probably sleep on that comment board. Let me see something. Some of these brothers sleep on this comment board. It's later in certain places. But anyway, but yeah, man. Hey man, that's a good precept too. I was reading. Let me see. All right, so what I'm going to do is go to that I mentioned about the book of Psalms, right? I mentioned Psalms, the 28th chapter. I mentioned, of course, Psalms 35, right? Psalms 28, and this actually was a prayer I put up. Well, I made sure, I put it up, of course, but in a couple days, but I want you to read it. I want you to hear it. It says here in the book of Psalms of the volume 28 and 4, it says, give them according to their deeds or their works. Okay? Right? Just like here, you reap what you sow. These mugs, they've sold and plowed iniquity, man. Compounding, like, I can only imagine the demons above there, the compounding amount, in the balance of the sins in which they have committed towards me. The Lord gonna bring a harsh judgment quick, man. I'm telling you, we're in a time of judgment. Like I say, already was a big form happened already, to somebody connected to the person, you know. And the Lord using me as a vessel already, you know, which I didn't even know, but hey, the Lord, He worked His business. All right. Psalms 144. All right, I'll say that one. It says here, give them according to their deeds and according to the wickedness of their endeavors. All right, which I like that word endeavors. The way it could be right, or my I law, which is going to basically their bad practices and acts, their works, their deeds, okay, or doings, okay. You want the Lord to, to give them according to that, right? Give them after the work of their hands, which their power that they got, right? Render to them their desert, right? Give them, their just, of course, uh, amount of recompense or payback, obviously, to destroy them, okay? Because that's what I want for, of course, the enemies of mine. I want complete destruction of their lives and such. All right, and that's a righteous thing, especially as it's going to say. Let's go back to First Thessalonians, chapter 1 and 5, and the point being at verse 6. It says, "Which is manifest token of the righteousness judgment of the Most High, that ye may be counted worthy of the kingdom of the Most High, for which ye also suffer." Right? So hey, the different persecutions and tribulations we endure, which is, they are signs of the righteous judgment of the Most High. When the Lord chastises us as sons and such, you know, chastise us heavy, Bathium or Bath, what do you call it, Aqua. Dar Bath is going to Dars. Um, the Lord bringing, hell onto you. Hey, man, it's so that you could be counted worthy of the kingdom of the Most High, which you also suffer. All right, or ye also suffer. It says here is a righteous thing with the power to recompense tribulation to them that trouble you. So it's actually a righteous thing. Like, so when I said, like, yeah, I want, of course, complete destruction unto my enemies and such, those harassers above, that above me and try, to be above me and try to do everything against me. Hey, it's actually righteous for the Lord to actually recompense them, give them that payback, their just desert for the hell that they bring upon me, or bring upon that they come and bring upon you, there and such. Okay, and it's nothing wrong with it. You got these people under that whole love spell of Cesare Borgia, the Jesus demon, all right, who is no Yahweh Shai, Right? That's a whole nother idol. Okay, it was created. Okay, for you fools, which we would sometimes, one after the different dumb idols, believe, these fools out here, love, love, love. You should just love, love, love. And these damn hypocrites hate, hate, hate. And just like I say, you see right through, of course, their actual intent. They'll say with their mouth and bless with their mouths, but, let me see, they be plotting, all right? Plotting heavy, man, on some negative shite, all right? Let's, let me see if I can find that word. This is one. Let's see, but it's a different one I want. They delight in lies, they bless with their mouth, but they curse inwardly, which apply, of course, to their enemies and such. All right. But yeah, man. It can go to E, but apply to their enemies. All right, man. My soul wait thou only upon the Most High, for my expectation is from Him. Heavy, man. He is my rock. In my salvation, He is my defense. I shall not be moved. I'm not going to be moved. We stand in an even place. Okay, in straightness and uprightness with Yahweh by Shemya with Shai, man. So even when these people thinking they're winning by driving us out, in a way, hey, the scriptures say here a righteous man, basically he foreseeth the evil and hide itself. And it tells us to, basically to flee the appearances of evil and such. Okay, what's that? That's right there, and I think see if it's right there in front of me. Let me see something. Yeah, that's in 22 of Second Thessalonians. No, that's in yeah, it's in First Thessalonians chapter 5 and verse 22. Abstain from all appearances or appearance of evil. Okay, very, 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 heavy. And abstain. I gotta get that definition. Like, hold yourself from that shape. You gotta protect it, and that's a way of protecting yourself and such. Going to hold oneself from or refrain. Right there, you go. Perfect. Perfect. It right down to what I actually said. Hold oneself off. Right. Shalom, GMS in His likeness. Yeah, shalom, shalom. Yep. Yeah. So you see hey, me wanting to get out, which the Lord gonna provide, and the actual the escape. It's actually a good thing. All right. You don't think like you may be hiding around the corner, from E or something of some, certain, you might be in a certain situation. You're being pursued physically by E, right? Literally, right? And then you go and hide. Don't think that you're some type of coward, for no just running right in his face or something like that. It's actually wisdom and prudence and shrewdness, all right, which is going into wisdom, okay? To date that, and like I say, man, yeah, I marvel, man. I marvel at the ways of Yahweh Bashem Shai, how they work, especially for us, right? Because it's the way in which we're supposed to do, what we're supposed to do, as it says here. I'm gonna read it, First Thessalonians 5:23, and very, very power of peace sanctify you wholly. All right, separate you wholly, and I pray the Most High, your whole spirit and soul and body be preserved, blameless unto the coming of our Lord Yahushua Mashiach. You know, and most important like thing, we want to be, of course, blameless. We don't want no charge to be placed upon the ministry. Though, of course, you're going to have fake, false witnesses and false things, of course, accusals and things. You know, I had to endure just recently, like I say, the whole, snare of net of a damn demon, you know, and the Lord still is making an escape, but I'm trusting, of course, the Lord, Kasayathya Baka, Yahweh Shem Shai. I put my trust into you. I put it's a prayer. I think it's in Psalms, might be 16:1. If a brother can post it and say basically, I put the Lord is my refuge. I put my trust in you, basically. All right. It says what? What is it? Shamarnia Yahweh Shem Shai Kayak Hasayathya Baka. Shamarnia goes in preserve. Nia is my or me. Kaya for Chasayathya is I put my trust, because if you go into the Lord of refuge, you put your trust in him. Ba is in, Ba is in, Ka is you. All right, which is very, very important. And that's what we did. I don't put my trust in anybody else but Yahweh Shemel Shah. All right, so it says, faithful is he that calleth you, who also is dead, or he will do it, who will also do it. Right. The Lord gonna preserve you, just like He gonna preserve you from taking that MOTB. These other fuels are gonna take. We're not gonna take that. If we are the elect. Okay, the truths and the first fruits. Okay. Heavy, man. So yeah, the Lord left all the values in which we're supposed to believe and know. All right, going back to this Sirach chapter 20, right? It says now, uh, hey, let's go back to the whole thing with that wicked chick. It says, there's a gift that shall not profit thee, and there's a gift whose recompense is double. Okay? Right? Yeah. I'm going to keep going because I just want to go to a point. There's a basement, which is a lowering and such, right? Because of glory, in which we are. We're in this a basement for glory. Okay, the things we're going through and such, the embarrassment in which we go to suffer and such, is for the Hawad. Hawad, which goes into four. Ha is the, and Hawad is glory. For the glory, man. It seems like it makes me think about a Kanye West song, I think. I'm not sure if you got a song that says, say, for the glory, yeah. Something like that. Something, I'm not sure. Maybe you got one. It's a particular song I'm thinking about. It got like I think a skateboarder might have had in his like one of his skate videos or something. But like we did this, of course, for the glory, man, of Yahweh Shemel Shai. Like, why would I just completely just abandon all of what my endeavors were and just for nothing? No, I was moved by the spirit of Yahweh Bashem Shai, and I am doing exactly this for the glory. Peaha Hawad, ma, or of Yahweh wa Yahweh Shai. Okay? And that's what you brothers and you sisters are doing there, right? You're doing this for the glory, right? Don't you want the kingdom? Don't you want the blessings? Don't you want to be out of this hell? Don't want this life here? We got like a shake life here and such. You don't want this to just continue to go on and on and on and on like the Erykah Badu song. Yeah, I know y'all know that song. Oh, on and on and on and on. Y'all know that song and such. You can it, you know it, or you die, you die means no. All right, cause you, all right, you know. All right, so you die. When I say you die, it means no ka is you. All right, you can is just Scottish. That's just Scottish term. So anyway, yeah, you don't want things to just go on and on and on and on. Fuck this place, man. Seriously, they people, their endeavors. Fuck them all, man. You know, they nail on this site. With us, they're against us and such. They're against Yahweh Shai and such. All right, especially for them to forsake us. You got family members and you said your wives that you had or wife you had, you know, abandon you for their truth. Hey, and they said F you. Said uh was it like the death or the Mawath? Uh uh Shaw I'm gonna say Atha, the death of you. Alright, which I just said in Hebrew. Okay? Crazy, man. Crazy. But as I believe the Charlotte, I'll say the Slakia, the Zaquan um, Uriah of GMS Chicago at said with the other brother, he's talking about how all this fame is going to come onto us as the scriptures do. They promise, and they're going to see our fame, and it's going to bring much shame, all right, onto the hearts of those that came against us and such. Like say you ain't nothing, or something like that. You're nothing to me, and if you're the last person on earth, I wouldn't even deal. Stupid shite comments and such. You know, it's because we're pursuing something that's greater than ourselves, and this is greater than ourselves. This is the greatest thing in the universe and such, man. The greatest riches. I mean, hey, we did it, man. So it says here, there's a basement because of glory, and there is that lifteth up his heat from a low estate, and we lift up our heats from a low estate. It says, what do you say? Zekiah Bon Manath, the one. It says, Khan, Heavenly Father, Yahweh Shemel Shai, Yahweh Shemel Shai. The water, thank you for doing for us what we cannot do for ourselves. Peace to all my GMS leaders wa teachers. Shalom. Right? And I believe that's a Akwath that's there. Yeah, I guess she's learning. Of course, I seen her, of course, in on a comment board before. It's a good word. I pray, of course, that you're sincere. That's my main, really my, when chicks are on a comment board because there are aquas that are sincere that's out there, but obviously there's a lot of posers and imposters that they just pretty much just here to be here just because like it's like a trend or a fad and such, you know because really, like I say, this is a thing or assembly of men, but you do have believers of women too and such, that's going to follow, that's going to cling to the skirts of the garments of the prophets, the men of the Lord of the election. All right, because you're gonna have other elect men that are no prophets, but they're gonna get linked up with these some of the different aquath, and salvation be granted and such, you know. But hey, that's good. You got your teachers and such. That's it. There, talk about how our elders and apostles, they cared for our souls and such. Like I said, to be sacrificed like me, then new. In a couple of hours, I got to go to work. And like I said, it's very physically demanding and such. I caught hell this week. My hand, as you can see, is twice the size of my other hand because I got stung by a bee. Pray for healing. and hey, I'm still working, right? That's a hell. You know, hey, you can see, you know, even another hellish condition I had to deal with. You know, got scrape marks and all these things, man. It's a loads of things we be going through and such that on the loads of the time on the like on like we may need just straight up just say it and confess it straight out, but we may amongst ourselves in private may disclose different things, events we go through and such, but we are warriors over here, man, spiritual warriors. Hey, the house of David. People gonna see, they're gonna see this power which was within us and such, that the Lord grants. So hey, it's a blessing. So it says here that there is that buyeth much for little and repayeth it sevenfold. Right? But yeah, so let me now I guess go back to I guess I wanna go to Psalms 35. Which Yahweh did a whole lesson on that Psalms 35. So to read, it says here, Psalms 35, 1 to Hayim, right? Which is Psalms in Hebrew. It says, plead my cause, O Lord, with them that strive with me. They fighting against us, right? Making war and battle, whether it's physically or even spiritually, man. Which mostly is loads of it is spiritual. But at times, hey, you be getting a physical altercation and such, man. Crazy. And they like loads of the things are going to start getting very physical here, and the Lord's going to have to, of course, intervene, okay, with this spiritual power. All right, you got people that want to rush us, man, to come right in on us. Crazy, okay? Plead my cause, O Yahweh, with them that strive with me. Fight against them that fight against me, man. That's heavy, right? And that'd be definitely a prayer which Yahweh Ratzazah I'll convert into the Hebrew, right? Which is very, very, very quick. Is like I'm reading in the Hebrew, which is Rayaba, Yahweh Ath, Ya Rayab, Ya Lacham, or La Chama. Yeah, because La Chama would be like battle or to war or something like that, or to fight. Ath, La, or La Chama, yeah. Just fight against me, right? Or to fight against, right? But I'll do that in the Hebrew lesson soon. All right. And it says, take hold of a shield and buckler and stand up for mine help. Draw out also the spear and stop the way against them that persecute, which persecute going to harassing, all right, falling. Say unto my soul, I am thy salvation. So if you are praying for the Lord to say unto my soul, I am thy salvation, that's due to, of course, the Ruach HaKodesh, the Holy Spirit, the Lord going, hey, put that good information within you. Okay? It says, let them be confounded and put to shame that seek after my soul. Right? We want them to be in disarray. We want them, of course, to be confused. All right? Be turned back and brought to confusion that diverse device, which they pretty much plot these things, my hurt. All right, and I'm gonna go into that word for my hurt, Bahabareth in the Hebrew, which is hurt goes into rai, which is evil. All right, rai, evil, meaning unpleasant evil, giving pain, unhappiness, and misery. These people, they say, hey, well, I recently experienced, like I said, hey, it goes to show that, like I said, how far a person, and that's just like light, how hard a person will go to try to go against. for my safety and such. These people actually want to kill us. All right, straight up. All right, it's more than just them. You know, uh, you know, doing whatever they did on the surface to do. Which like it'd be like, hey, they want to hurt us, but the Lord hold them back from actually being able to do it. They would, and they will try. All right, they have in times past killed prophets, but this time Yahweh Shemel Shai is going to, he's gonna have martyrs to, witnesses, but he's going to also, he's gonna avenge them, man. Regardless, he's gonna avenge his elect. All right. It says, "Let them be as chaff before the wind, and let the angel of the Lord Yahweh chase them." So, if an angel, if the Dawadah Malak Dawadah is sent praying, of course, to let the angel of the Yahweh chase them, there have to be, of course, that different angels bring a judgment. Okay, and it could be bringing evil upon somebody. So again, tell that to somebody that talk about, hey, the Lord's all love, and that a man that is after the Most High's heart, which is Malak Dawadah, King David, right, and beloved King David, right, which David or Dawadah, Dawad means to be beloved, right, which the elect are beloved to Yahweh Shemel Shai. So is our King, right? Um, yeah. So it says, uh, let them chase him, which goes into the tartar. And tartar would be like, I believe you would like be like if you shake somebody, if you shake somebody, you tartar, things tartaring and such. Drive away, put or it be outcast or be cast down, right? To push and push violently. All right, so understand the intent of how the different, of course, judgments that even King David prayed for, which we are the house of David, and we are the believers, the hopefully elect, actually go out and want to be recompensed back to your enemies as well. All right, you'll be a fool. Like I said, things are being turned up where, like I said, you're going to be in that austere spirit, that mournful spirit, because these people, they be acting, like I said, as they say in Philly, out of pocket, right? You out of pocket, right? So they're going to be the game to be that way. All right, but the Lord Yahweh Shemashah is going to bring the judgment, right? Which the promise is in, I believe, in Ecclesiastes, right? And I can pretty much end the lesson off with that precept, which I'm gonna get into. To see if you all got any comments on the comment board. Nay. All right, so I think y'all probably in y'all wee beds or something, just listening to the words before you go to sleep. Like I did. I'll put on an Akim, elder video before I go to sleep. I'm just the one that knew, like the Lord put this spirit. I have to get a video in because I'm missing videos for days because of the shite been going through from Saturday. After camp. You know, so of course I put up prayers of protection for me and all you that care about the hopefully let care about the Amafba. That's yeah I was gonna say for that my name or Mafba. Shemya Mafba. When I say Shemya, Shem is name, yeah, it's mine. So if you want to put up a shalom, you just put without Kalath prayer, Kaya Mafba, dead, you know, definitely. And what I was thinking about, oh, the last precept. So the last precept that I was thinking about was that one would ask when you I can, but y'all probably sleep. So hey, I want to find in my actual book. Yeah, I like getting rid of the book. What is it like? Speedily, is it 12 and 12 or something like that? Nah. Uh, that's a good one. But then I'm trying to find that other vid one. It says about hell, because a sentence against the evil work is not done expediently. So it's fully set into the hearts of the sinner to do. Yeah, there it is. This verse 8 and 11, Ecclesiastes. Because the sentence, all right, against an evil work is not executed expediently. Like people be like in the world, oh well, I did some evil. The Lord shake me down and there. No, it doesn't happen like that. The Lord, I mean, He can if He wants, but He could just prolong it. Long as Lord is long suffering, as it's read. All right, because sentence against an evil work is not executed speedily. Therefore, the heart and the minds of the sons of men are fully set in them to do evil. Though a sinner do evil 100 times, and his days be prolonged, sure, yet surely I know that it shall be well with them that fear the Lord, which fear before Him. Right? But it shall not be well with the wicked, neither shall he prolong his days or her days. Or the Lord, beside your pardon, prolong his days, which are a shadow. It can be heard too, right? Because he feared not before the power. All right? They don't fear Yahweh Shem Shai, so the Lord's gonna cut them off. Especially a 2/3. Here in Babylon, she could be a 2/3, but I think she probably I pray the Lord just destroy the damn chick, man. Everything with her, which he is, and he is dead in there. All right, these people are literally getting full air, and their limbs is getting destroyed, man. The Lord Yahweh Shemel Shai bring judgment to our enemies, man. So this is also Ecclesiastes chapter 12 and 14. For the power shall bring every work into judgment with every secret thing, whether it be good or whether it be evil. So, hey, the Lord is no man that he should lie. So, I don't have to, of course, speculate about whether the Lord is indeed going to bring a judgment for, of course, the offenses and the different bad things that are being done to me and others of the elect. The Lord Yahweh Shemashai definitely, as held his word higher than himself, is getting today. So, giving all praise and honor and glory to Yahweh Bashem Yahushai Bashem Kokadash Brekte Hawa Brekte Shai Brekte Hawa Brekte Shai Call Allah Yahuwah Eloheinu Yahweh Bashem Yahushai Bashem Kokadash, and giving double honors to our apostles, elders, and great millstone. Well, right, Slakia, I got this gigantic can, you know, beast thing. Uh, but y'all, of course, y'all Bashem Yahushai Bashem Kokadash Shamar, come, which is I believe the I am to keep, use out there. Um, when Yahweh Shemel Shai, Shalat, Rob, I'm gonna say Nach or Comfort, Nachawam, Babakayarium to the election, Shal Yashala. All right, Shalom, Shalom, of course. So I'm gonna end this stream there.